guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany with another tutorial from Turtleburger Crochet. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make the Crumpled Griddle Cup Cozy. This is a free pattern on turtleburgercrochet.com. If you would like an ad-free PDF, you can sign up for my newsletter also on my website. It is also free on Ravelry, and it is, I believe, 20 cents on Etsy. So there's lots of different avenues if you would like to get the PDF. So I have some examples here for you. I wanted to show you on this cup the stitch definition. It is the crumpled griddle stitch, and it is so neat. It kind of almost looks like a sort of ribbing. So it is really neat. It shows up really well on solid colors. And then these are variegated. Here's a Christmas one I made. Since Christmas is coming up, these would make excellent gifts for co-workers or friends, or even stocking stuffers. And then here is just a fun variegated different colored one as well. So the supplies you will need are obviously some yarn. It's size 4, medium worsted weight. Now this one is done in acrylic yarn. This was Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Jazzy Pink, I believe it was. It's not going to be as stretchy, so you would have a hard time getting this one over, say, a venti size cup, for example. However, and this is actually what I recommend, is a cotton yarn, not only for the stretchiness of it, but also for absorbency in case you're using like a cold, using it over a cold mug. It will keep your hands dry. This is also in a cotton yarn right here. So lots of different options. Really all you need is, just like I said, a medium worsted weight yarn, and it is adjustable. So if you want to use a different size yarn, I will tell you how to do that. In today's tutorial, this will be the yarn that I'm using. This is Peaches and Cream Stripey in the color green stripes. Okay, you will also need an H 5mm hook, a yarn needle, and some scissors. So if you would like to crochet along with me, go ahead and grab your supplies and we'll get started. Okay, to begin, we will start with a slip knot and chain 28. If you would like to make this bigger or smaller, it is simply done in multiples of 2. So just make sure you end on an even number. So I'm gonna go ahead and chain 28. To join in the round, make sure your chain is not twisted. We have joined in the round. We're going to chain 1 and single crochet in this first stitch, double crochet in the next stitch, whoops, double crochet, and then single crochet, and double crochet. And that is the repeat for the entire thing. It's just single crochet followed by a double crochet. I will meet you back around at before the end of this first round. one stitch is looking a little funky here, so it is always a good idea with any project that you have to count your stitches. Make sure you just have the right count. So I have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yes, okay. I am correct. And you want to slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. And I want to show you, maybe on this cup, you cannot even tell where, I mean, well, I can. Here's my join, but you cannot even really tell that it was slip stitched because of the shape of the texture. You don't really have that slanting that you do in a lot of other crochet projects. So it's very nice. Okay, I will weave that in later. Okay, so we have joined back to our first single crochet, and we're going to chain 1 and just repeat that. We're going to single crochet in the same stitch as the join, and then we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. So basically you're stacking single crochets onto single crochets from the previous rounds, and then the double crochets onto the double crochets from the previous rounds, if that makes sense. So very easy. We're just single crocheting and double crocheting right behind the other. It's always fun to see how your yarn is going to, especially like a stripy yarn, is going to work up as well. Okay, so that is, oops, the pattern. So each row is a single crochet followed by a double crochet. That is the repeat. You will always join to the first single crochet of the round, chain 1, and then a single crochet into the same stitch as your join. If you want to adjust the size of this, as you can see, it's just a multiple of 2. So you want to make sure you have an even number. If you're making it, you know, slightly larger, you could do 30 or 32 chains. And if you want to make it slightly smaller, depending on your cup size, you could do, you know, 26 or 24 stitches, or, you know, however many that you want to do. You can do that. So we've done 1 row, we're on row 2. We're gonna do the same repeat all the way to round 8. I think I said row, but I meant round. So we're gonna do this until round 8, and I will meet you back. Okay, so I am back here doing my final single crochet and my final double crochet, and we will slip stitch. This is the end of round 8. We will slip stitch again, as we've been doing, into that first single crochet, and we will chain 1. And for round 9, we will just single crochet in the same stitch as our join, and we will single crochet evenly all the way around. So you should end up with 28 single crochets at the end. I think it's really neat how this yarn worked out. It's a it feels different than the typical peaches and cream yarn. It's very almost slippery, so it's really easy to work with. You do have to kind of pay attention to your stitches though. But as far as the color, those 4 colors look really nice together. I like that. And of course it's ending on my absolute favorite color, which is teal. If you have enjoyed this video and have found it useful to make a cup cozy, I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up so that I know to keep doing these kinds of videos. Okay, so we are now back at our first single crochet. We will just slip stitch right into there. Do a chain 1, which will kind of secure our work. We're gonna cut a long enough tail, pull our hook through, tighten that up there, and weave in our ends. Cut that, I'll weave in the other stitch in a little bit, but I wanted to let's see how our cup cozy looks on this. And here's our completed cup cozy. I'll weave that in a little bit. And it just looks really, really neat. This is a very neat stitch definition. This cup is a little tight for this, so it's pulling a little bit, but it is really neat and shows all the stitches. So again, I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you'll consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.